Good morning, students. We'll start with the next session, that is the network models, chapter 2. We all discuss about the WAN, LAN, MAN, and the introduction part. The first unit already we discussed. So next we'll move towards the second unit. So wait for a minute. Okay. So the layered tasks. So how exactly the layered task, which plays an important role in this, we'll see. Wait for a minute. So see here the layer task. So we use the concept of layers in our day-to-day life. So here there are 7 layers are there: application layer, this data link layer, network layer, up to the physical layer. So in this way the 7 layers are there. So in this way, so when I'm delivering the content, you are receiving the content. So there is a layer to layer communication is there. So each 7 layers from peer to peer means from end to end connection, from sender and to receiver, that same layer there is a communication. So in the some pattern will be there, through that we need to communicate. That is what exactly the layer to layer communication will discuss. Those layer to layer communication, how exactly and what type of pattern we are using, we'll see in that later coming sessions. Okay, first, what is the layer task? So see here, we use the concept of layers in our day life. As example, let us consider two friends communicate with the that is what exactly. Wait a minute. See here. So this is the letter we need to transfer from sender to receiver, right? So through that some pattern will be there. So how exactly this communication is taking place through layers, we'll have to see. So in earlier days, via post office, we need to send a letter from one end to another end. It has to first reach to the post office, then after that some collections envelope we need to put it into the that box, and after that the postman will take out that to reach to the post office, then post office to receiver it has to reach. In this way it will be moving the same way. The example will be given, but how exactly, at which portions, so which layer which involves in communication, that we'll see. So the first thing, see here, mm, see here, the letter is written and put it in the envelope, dropped in the mailbox. That is at the higher layer communication at the sender side. So at the receiver side, letter is picked up and received at the end, that is should be also taken place in the higher layer. And the letter is carried from the mailbox to the post office, that should be taken place at the middle layer. And the letter is delivered and carried to the post office, that is what exactly that lower level. These are all the things is happening at the sender side. Higher level letter is put into the mailbox, written and put it in the mailbox at the higher layer. And here in the middle layer the letter is carried from the mailbox to a post office, that is the middle layer. And the last layer, the letter is delivered and carried out to the post office. Okay, but here at the receiver side what happens? Receiver side, the letter is delivered from the carrier to the post office. Letter is delivered from the carrier and to the post office, that is at the lower level. This is the lower layer. And at this position the letter is carried from the post office to the mailbox, that is at the middle layer at the receiver side. And finally it has to reach to the receiver at the higher levels. So in this way the layer communication will be there. Okay. Wait a minute. So here, see here, at the center side, put it in a mark, that is to higher layer, and receiving, that is in the higher layer. And this is what exactly middle layer communication. This is the last layer communication. Okay. So next we'll see. Okay. Next we'll see the OSI model. So what is OSI model? It is a what exactly established in 1947, and the International Standards Organization, that is ISO. Full form of ISO is International Standard Organization. in a multinational body dedicated to the worldwide agreement industrial standards. Okay, an ISO standard that covers the all aspect of the network communications open system interconnection model. It was first introduced in later 1970. That will see what this OSI model is nothing but it is also a communication. They have set rules or some layers has been set in that layer. How exactly we need to communicate and what are the patterns we have to means if you are using a bits or if you are using a frames, what are the things we are using for the communication in that particular layer. We'll have to study that. So see that first. Okay, see here, these are the 7 layers in the OSI model. So the first is application layer, second is a presentation layer, third one is first one is physical layer, second one is data link layer, third one is a network layer, fourth one is a transport layer, fifth one is a session layer, then sixth one is a presentation layer and application layer. So in this way all the layers has been designed. So if I'm saying at the center side these layers are there, and again at the same side receiver also having these layers. So if I wanted to communication from sender to receiver, so I need to pass through the information from sender to receiver through this layer. Means if I wanted to communicate at the application layer, means what, at the sender side I need to send the data through the application layer. So again at the receiver side and the same layer where I need to receive the data, that is what exactly the application layer. Okay, presentation layer is also same. So this is just you have to remember this diagram, and each layer explanation will be given in the next slides, coming slides. Okay, so first in OSI model there are 7 layers. So application layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and then application layer, last one. Okay, so now see how exactly the see here how exactly the interface between the layers in the OSI models will see. Okay, so in this way the communications will be there. We'll have to see that. Wait a minute. Okay, see here, system A and system B, there are 7 layers at the sender side and the 7 layers at the receiver side. I need to build a communication between this device to this device, right? So what I will do here, so I will start with the first application layer. So application layer, there is some data, this I need to transfer from here to here, so it is passing through this link. Okay, in this way only there is a communication between happening at this portion only. So see here, if I wanted to build a communication between application layer, means application to application layer only. Okay, so that individuality, so what are the contents we are sending and all will decide, will later will discuss in each layer. Just you remember this things. And again, if once this layer 7 is finished sending the data to the destinations, then it removes that particular informations and it will transfer to the lower layer. Okay, means first application layer will send the data to the destination application layer, and after that it erases or it removes and it will transfer the data to what exactly the next layer, that is a presentation layer. Okay, in this way next presentation layers will send the data to the destination end, and again it will removes the informations once it finished sending the data to destination, and it will transfer to the data to the next layer, that is session layer. In this way each layer they send the data, and at the receiver side they have to receive it, and once it completes the transmission, then it erases or it removes and it will transfer the data to the next lowermost layer. So it will be, the process will be like this only. Is it clear? So in this way it will be happening. Okay, in this way the communication is taking place. But the last three layers, see here, in the last three layers there is a network layer, data link layer, physical layer. There is a link has been built at the network layer, the network link has been built, and the data link layer, data link has been built, and a physical layer, physical link has been built through which the communication is taking place. But the thing is, you have to remember one more thing in this is, see here, any data, if I wanted to, first I will start with the application layer. So application layer data will send the information to the destination end, and once it's sent it to the lower layer, next most layer, that is application next most below layer is what, presentation layer. So it will send to the presentation layer in this way. Next presentation layer is also same thing. Presentation layer is what exactly it will be, again it will send to the presentation layer end, and it will remove that informations and it will send to the next most below layer, that is session layer. So in this way the communications will be taking place. So next we'll see the, see here, so how exactly the exchange of informations that I told, no, that how exactly the lower higher level will transmit the information to the lower layer. So see here, system A, system B, these are all the 7 layers. Wait a minute. Okay, see here, first one is what, application layer. There's a 7th layer. So the first one is what, physical layer, data link layer, network layer, sessions, like that it will be there. But first data 7th layer is what, this is 7th layer is application layer. So here data will be there and it will be sent to this particular station and through that particular layer only, and it will be adding the header there. Okay, so once it is finished, it will transfer to the lower next most layer with the header. So in this way it has been added, like header is added and it will be sent back to the next most down layers, like this it will be there. But at this first layer, so the trailer will be added, header and trailer, no, like that trailer will be added at the first layer, that is a physical layer. So once it is formed, no, that will be the, what is the intention is, just I need to send the data from here to here. So how exactly it will be, it will first um, first what exactly, wait a minute, first it will be what, it will be header is added at this layer, and again header is added to the next layer, and it is moved to the next layer, header is added, but at this trailer is added, and this information what we are getting from the higher layers, finally it will be converted into the electromagnetical signal, and it is passed to the transmission medium. Okay, this is the transmission physical medium, transmission medium through which the information is passing in the form of electromagnetic signals. And once it is reached to this particular area, again here it is what, header trailer is connected at the first layer, and again it is moving back, moving to the upper layers. In this way it is moving from lower to upper layer, and it is received at the receiver side, like this the information is passing, but it is not the layer to layer communication, though it is from sender to receiver. How exactly we need to involve all the layers in which is involved in a communication. But layer to layer communication, that is a peer to peer, means end to end. So that layer, application layer at the center side and the application layer at the receiver side, that layer only it is communicating, means there is some sort of bits, frames, whatever there, no. So in each layer, while explaining, you'll come to know that which stream of bits or of frames will come. But here at this point, layer to layer, peer to peer, from sender to receiver, means that layer communication is only enough. and once it is finished, then it will transfer to the next most down layer. That is after, for example, after which layer is that? First, seventh layer is uh, physical physical layer, application layer. Then application to next most layer is what? This data link layer. Like that, it will be moving. But here, if I am sending, which I am involving all the layers from I'm sending the data from A to B through the transmission medium. Means first D7 seventh layer, again I am adding header, and the information is sent back to the next most down layer. Then again I need to add the header to that. Again I need to add a header to that, and again after that, again I am sending to the next most downmost layer. Then again I am adding a header to that. I'm heading to the header. Like that, it will be till it will be the reaching to the first layer. Then I need to add the trailer to that. Okay, so then it will be converted into the electromagnetic signal, and then it is passing to the transmission media. Though through this media, it will reach to the first layer, physical layer. This is with header and trailers, and again it is passing to the next uppermost layers. And once it is finished, reach to the destination layer, that is a destination. So in this way, the communication is possible. So this is what exactly the thing is. And the layers in the OSI model, we'll see the next. Okay, first we'll see the physical layer communication. See here, I already seen that application to physical layer. That application is the seventh most layer. First layer is what? Physical layer. So I will start with how exactly the physical layer communication will be there from sender to receiver, and that layer only. Okay. So if I'm talking about the physical layer, that is the first layer, right? So the uppermost layer is what? Data link layer. So if I wanted to get any information in physical layer, that has to be come from data link layer only. So that data link layer will send some information to the physical layer. So in the network layer, it is all network layer. It is in the form of what? Um, stream of bits has been divided into frames. Okay, then it is transmitted into the transmission media, and then it will send to the data link layer. So in this way, it will be there communication. So I will explain that physical layer. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, see here in this diagram, physical layer. So how exactly it is transferred? So physical layer, it is what exactly carried the bit of stream of over physical transmission media. Okay, in this, there in the network layer, it might be in terms of frames, but here in the physical layer, it is in terms of bits. Representation of bits means it is in the form of zeros and ones. So see here, it is in this physical layer, it will be all the what exactly in terms of bits only. Correct. So if I wanted to get any information from upper layer, and means upper layer communication is finished, network layer finished, then it will transmit the bits into what? Lower layer. Next mode lower layer is what? After a network layer, that is physical layer. So physical layer will get the information from network layer. So this is here. But the thing is what? But here in the network layer, what exactly they are in the form of frames. We don't know that what exactly in the frame, because when I'm going to the network layer, I will come to that. But meanwhile, that we have to remember that in network layer, it will be the data will be sending to the destination in the form of frames. but here in the physical layer it is in the form of a representation of bits, zeros, ones, like that. So see here in the diagram, you'll come to know that it is a bits only. See here, okay. So once we need to transfer representation of in the form of bits, then again it will be converted into the electromagnetical signal, and through this transmission media it will reach to the physical layer of the receiver side, and again it will move to the next most layer. That is next most upper layer is what for the physical layer, that is a data link layer, that it will be moving to the data link layer. In this way the lower level communication will be there, that physical layer communication to physical layer, in this way it will be there. It has to pass through the transmission media. Okay, so what are the so we'll come to know that what is the representation of bits in the physical layer, representation of bits in the form of zeros and ones, what is the data rate we need to send, and synchronization of bits. These are all very important things. So first I need to no, wait a minute. See here, so first data rate. So while sending the information at the sender and while sending at the receiver side, so which rate the data will be transferred, that is the much more important thing. And one more thing, synchronization of bits means we need to set some time or whatever synchronization of bits at while sending the information, while sending the bits at the sender. So we need to fix some part of it, part of the timer at which the data will be at that particular time it will be sending, and at that particular time it is receiving. So we need to take care of that synchronization of bits, representation of bits, and the data rate. These are all the very important necessary things for the physical layer. So in this way the physical layer communications will be there. Okay, next data link layer we'll see in the next class. Okay, thank you guys.